Well, if you've been reading or listening to Genesis or even following some of these daily devotions, you may have already noticed that it seems like one of the major themes in the book of Genesis is brothers' inability to get along. And I think part of what that tells us is that one of the most ancient problems and struggles in the world is our inability to get along with our human brothers and sisters. And it's a struggle we still face. The final large narrative in the book of Genesis is the brilliant story of Joseph, which begins in Genesis 37 and runs to the end of the book in chapter 50. And it starts with Jacob living in the land of Canaan with his 12 sons. And it starts where Joseph is 17 years old. And Joseph, so picture him, he's 17 years old. He's a teenage boy. He's got 10 older siblings. And we're told that he brings a bad report of his brothers to his father. How do you think 10 older brothers feel about their teenage pipsqueak brother squealing on them and not speaking well of them to their dad? Doesn't go over terribly well. And our verse of the day is verse 4, where it says, "But when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all of his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peaceably to him." Again, as we saw with Jacob and Esau, as we saw earlier with Cain and Abel, brothers pitted against brothers, the inability to get along, to cooperate, to be patient, to forgive. It's humanity's lifelong struggle that we see in the pages of Genesis. And we also learn from Joseph as we turn in the rest of this chapter. Joseph is very gifted. He's been blessed by God. He has the ability. We talked about dreams already this week with Jacob's dream of the ladder. And here once again we see dreams playing a significant role. But Joseph has dreams. What he doesn't have as a 17-year-old is wisdom, maturity, and what to communicate to his brothers and even to his father. Because just because you know something, how you communicate what you know and the timing of when you reveal what you know is very important. And Joseph, in sharing very brashly with his brothers about the dreams of basically them bowing down and worshiping him, that leads to such great animosity that his brothers take him, almost kill him, and sell him into slavery. I pray as you go about your day that you might want to think about, if you have any siblings, how is my relationship with my brothers and sisters? And is there anyone I can reach out to today, even if it's just to say hi and to communicate because you haven't talked in a while? Keep on working on those relationships.